Check it out, man. Today we're going to talk about, how people should stop worrying about what that other person's doing, what their macros are, what kind of workouts he has. People want to be cheap about investing in themselves, so they start copying other people, especially like fitness influencers out there. Yeah, we share tips. Yeah, we give, advice, to get the wheels turning. But at a certain point, you will plateau. You're going to need a coach that's going to, take you to the next level. We could kick it off, and start you down the right path. But eventually, you're going to need that structured plan. A lot of people ask me, oh, man, what's your macros? Where you're at, coach? Like, man, you guys are not where I'm at. When I started my fitness journey, I didn't start where I'm at right now. I could tell you, I started at 2,000 calories, 175 grams of protein, 250 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. And then from there, we started tapering down. We start, manipulating the macros as my body plateau. A lot of people, they'll smash with those macros. I didn't. I had to adjust 3 times on my nutrition because my body was stubborn. My body was plateauing. Whether I should have went harder at the gym, whether I should have added extra activity throughout my day. There's a lot of variables that come into play. So you can't just, think that, by copying somebody's plan that you're going to execute and get the results that you want or the results that he has. Like where I'm at right now, I'm at a different, level of macro and maintenance calories that, are keeping me just at a building phase. So it's not going to work for a lot of you guys. So stop asking and stop asking other fitness influencers too. Like, oh, share your whole day of eating. What is that going to do for you? In the morning, I wake up, I have a plain, just protein shake now. Because then I'll come home and then I'll make breakfast and then I'll consume my carbs. So it could shuttle all the protein where it needs to go. I have a plan. A lot of people are like, oh, I thought you said, you have to have carbs. For a lot of my team members, they have to have carbs in the morning so you can space them out evenly throughout the day. So start with the English muffin, oatmeal, a bagel, cereal in the morning, cream of rice. I would recommend them to have a protein shake with the carbs and fats. So they could have that energy to go to the gym and push harder. Me, I'm on a different level. Now I just have a protein shake because when I come home, I have time. I could make breakfast for my family. I could have my potatoes. I could have my, low carb tortillas if I want. And then I'll just go about my day and then I'll have my other structured meals. But it's not gonna work for everybody. A lot of people don't have time to do that. So it's what's going to work for you. And it's the numbers that you're going to get, not my numbers. I could be at a 2,000 calories right now, and you could be at a 2,000 calories, but your macros are different. You could be having 150 grams of protein and 300 grams of carbs and 60 grams of fat. I'm at 200 grams of protein right now. I'm at 100 grams of carbs, and I'm at 45 grams of fat. If you do the math, it's the same calories. So it's the ratio that everybody's forgetting about asking, oh, where should I be at? So it's not about copying and mimicking every meal. You need those numbers for you. I didn't start there, like I said. I did different phases of macros because if your body doesn't respond well, then you have to go back to the drawing board and see what you got to do, what you got to adjust. Some people don't understand that. I know macros like the back of my hand now. That's why I broke plateaus. Anybody that comes in here with like, oh man, nobody could break this plateau. I can't break it. I did cardio. I did this. I did that. Like, they just don't understand that there's other ways. And then once we start connecting the dots, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, because you have a lot of shit backwards. We have a lot of shit backwards. If this is not your area of expertise, just like I wouldn't go to a mechanic, and start questioning him. Obviously, he knows what he's doing, so I'll just drop my car off and I go, handle business, big dog. Like, I got no say-so here, man. I don't know. When you start questioning shit and you're not even, like, don't know what you're talking about, well, guess what? You're going to start doubting yourself. That's what everybody does. So imagine if you're on your own trying to figure shit out, you start doubting yourself and quitting all the time. If when people get on the program, they're still doubting, they're still questioning themselves, where they should just forget about what they know, forget about what they learned, And just, hey, the people that succeeded here on my team is because they didn't question nothing. They just said, boom, I'm here to learn and let me know what I got to do. Boom, this is your macros. This is what you got to do. This is how you split, your meals evenly throughout the day. Boom, boom, boom. Keep it simple. Simple scales, fancy fails. Boom, that's it. And they're like, cool, boom, I'm out. And they get it. But when people are starting to doubt the program, the coach, like, bro, like, just be quiet, and be coachable. People got to learn to be coachable when you don't understand, what you're doing, or you don't even know nothing on this area here that you're trying to execute on, which is your health and nutrition, and obviously changing the way you look, your physique. You need to be coachable. Be a student again. Stop fighting it. So let's go back about, people that are out there copying people, asking questions about, oh, just show your whole meals for the day. Like, why aren't you showing your whole meals for the day? Because it's not going to work for you. When you wake up in the morning, I show you guys, boom, you have your first meal in the morning, get the body going, get the body moving. Start going into catabolic state. Break from there and go into anabolic state, which is building muscle. When we're asleep, the body's still working, the body's still searching for food. So when you wake up, you would want to feed it protein at least. People, they're like, oh, I won't eat till like 10. Well, that's the problem with a lot of people. You're still going into that catabolic state, which is like the body's hungry, it's searching for food. Obviously, people they're not starving, so they push through. And then when they do eat, they eat like crap. They'll feed the body carbs, not enough protein, high fats, and that's the problem. That's when all this shit starts. You start making it complicated, and now you don't get why the body's not dropping fat. Why aren't you getting the results that you're after? Because you don't have a plan. You're just guessing. So it's never gonna work when you start copying everybody that you see out there to the T. If you start copying every single little thing they do, it's not gonna work for you. 9 out of 10, it's not gonna work for you. It'll get the wheels turning. It'll get you motivated. It'll get you inspired to start, doing something good for yourself. But when you want to execute at a certain level, that's when you need a structured plan for you. So you could get the most out of your commitment, your discipline, and your investment. If you don't invest in yourself, then how are you going to know? Let that person that's good at what he does teach you so you can learn it, understand it, and you won't be lost no more. Wake up and realize that. Run it.